An ex-Scientologist has revealed shocking news that Tom Cruise is a monster, and not only to his Scientology followers, but also to his family, Suri and Katie, who he allegedly abandoned.
People have no idea. The guy has such good looks and such a winning smile that everybody just falls to pieces over him. He's a monster. And we really need to be clear about that. Tom Cruise is a monster.
The Scientologist news has been supported by other fellow ex-Scientologists who claim Tom Cruise's status was Scientology's most prominent figure, a high-ranking member with deep ties to leader David Miscavige, who has been alleged to be a narcissist and an abuser.
He's a very angry man. If you said something that didn't please him, he would go off on you. If you're a man, he would likely hit you, punch you, knock you down.
Another ex-Scientologist claimed that Tom Cruise was so brainwashed by the church and David Miscavige, and that if he manages to leave the organization, he might get his family back.
David Miscavige has this incredibly powerful, it's like a reality distortion machine. And I think if that thing just got shut off, that Tom Cruise would probably call his daughter.
In objection, ex-Scientologist Leah Remini claimed that with all the power bestowed upon Cruise by the church, he would never think of leaving.
The amount of power they receive from this church is like nothing in Hollywood. There is no reason for them to leave this environment.
So who and what has made Tom Cruise a monster to his own family, Suri and Katie? Let's get into it. An ex-Scientologist has shocked the public when he claimed that the Tom Cruise we saw on screen was drastically different to the one behind the scene, who is allegedly a narcissist and a monster. He claimed that the Tom we saw on TV and in public was all smiles and fun, but behind the scenes, he is supposedly a violent and angry man who knows his high status in Scientology, and he is using it for his own gains.
Tom Cruise has a surface persona that is, you know, over the top, and behind the scenes is a much less endearing character.
This news has started speculation from the public who believe that Katie Holmes must have seen what Scientology was doing to Tom and how different he was when related to the church. And that's why she had decided to take her and Tom's daughter Suri away from her father and the clutches of his church. When Tom and Cruise first became a couple, they were the talk of town, and their marriage was marked by its public displays of affection. Cruise was constantly presenting Holmes to the camera, cuddling up to her in public, proclaiming his love for her in every enthusiastic way. It was super evident that the two loved each other, and their marriage birthed their lovely daughter Suri. Even before he jumped up and down on Oprah's couch and sent his career into a precipitous downslide, he told Oprah that he covered a hotel room in rose petals for Holmes, and that he took her on a motorcycle ride on the beach as a portrayal of his love to her. "I'm a romantic, okay?" Cruise said at the time. "I like treating a woman the way that she deserves to be treated." They were such a tight and picture-perfect family until the sudden and surprising news in 2012, when Katie Holmes divorced Cruise. Stories rolled out by the day that Holmes had planned the divorce for 2 years in order to make sure she would retain custody of the couple's daughter Suri, that she had to orchestrate the whole thing with burner phones and secret laptops and lawyers in multiple states, that she had done it all, developed this whole 2-year master plan, because that was how badly she wanted full custody of Suri. Specifically, the story went, Holmes wanted to save Suri from Scientology. This left a lot of questions on why Katie had to go on such lengths to save her daughter Suri from the church and her father Tom. But now, according to the ex-Scientologist, the public is claiming that Katie must have seen what her ex-husband is capable of and known that her daughter Suri was better off without him. The ex-Scientologist claimed that Tom Cruise was so evil that he banished his own niece out of the family because she had kissed a guy in the house when she was not supposed to. His niece had to write a lengthy apology letter explaining why she did what she did and apologizing before she was allowed to rejoin her own family, all because Uncle Tom Cruise did not like it. Another ex-Scientologist stated a case where Tom allegedly pushed his staff against a fridge, and that there is a time where his partner had to scrub his toilet with a toothbrush because she disrespected him by complimenting him. Now, years later, after Katie saved her daughter from her father and his church, their 16-year-old daughter Suri has already started applying to colleges with the help of her mother. But the teen's famous father, Tom Cruise, won't have a hand in helping her because the actor has no part in his child's life. A source close to Katie told DailyMail.com exclusively that Suri, who turns 17 next month, has sent some applications out and is leaning towards studying fashion in New York City, a choice that would make her style-savvy mother Katie very pleased. Suri is applying to schools all over the place. Katie really does want her to stay in New York so they can be close to each other. Katie takes great pride in her, but is also extremely overprotective, the insider shared, adding that Katie is overwhelmed by the idea of her daughter going off to college. While Katie is taking an active role in helping her daughter with college applications, the teen's father, Tom Cruise, will not play a role in the process, having been estranged from his daughter since 2013, 1 year after he and Katie divorced. At the time of their split, it was reported that Katie had chosen to end the couple's marriage over fears about raising her daughter as a Scientologist, a religion that Tom is incredibly dedicated to. Her decision to quit the religion, as well as the marriage, caused a major rift between the former spouses, which has seen Tom and Suri's relationship become increasingly distant over the years, and it has been claimed that he allegedly abandoned them since they abandoned him and his church. The insider explained that Tom does not have a part in Suri's life, after it was previously revealed that the pair have not seen each other in years. However, the source notes that while Tom won't have a hand in helping Suri choose where she goes to school, he will pay her college tuition costs, per his ultra-secret divorce agreement with his actress ex. According to their divorce documents, Tom agreed to pay Katie $400,000 a year until Suri turned 18 years old. The documents also state that Tom agreed to pay all of Suri's expenses, including medical, dental, insurance, education, college, and other extracurricular costs. According to another insider, Katie has not let Tom's decision to not see Suri affect her upbringing. Being raised by a single mom in New York has made Suri who she is. Katie has always put Suri first, and Suri loves her mom more than anything. The source told dailymail.com. She is a smart girl, and she is turning into a very intelligent, mature woman. She has a very close group of loyal friends, and she knows exactly where she comes from. During an interview with InStyle in 2020, Katie said that Suri came out very strong. She's always had a strong personality. She'll pick an activity and work her butt off until she's really good at it. Then she's like, okay, I'm going to try the next thing. She's very focused and a hard worker. While Tom has not seen Suri in over 10 years, he does have a close relationship with the 2 children he shares with Nicole Kidman, Isabella, and Connor, who are supposedly also a part of his Scientology. Being close with his 2 children who support his church hints that unless his family supports his actions and his religion, he doesn't want anything to do with them. While he is close to his 2 children, their mother, Nicole, on the other hand, filed for divorce after 11 years of marriage in 2001 due to Tom's Scientology ties, and has not spoken to Tom in nearly 20 years. It's supposed that Tom's position in the church as its face is so huge that the church would never let him go. But with the fact that he does know about all the abuse that goes on in his church and doesn't do anything and still remains, this shows that he very much trusts and believes in Scientology. He has already lost his family due to his beliefs and doesn't seem to care much about losing blood relatives unless his principles are met. Otherwise, it's going to be a long time before he reunites with his family. A fan on Twitter said, "It's great to see people escape from a cult. Kind of like when Katie Holmes divorced Tom Cruise." Another said, "It seems Scientology believes in brainwashing its members into thinking being a narcissist is okay. To abandon your children, family, anything and everything for a religion that a man wrote? The only people that could turn to Scientology are stupid and selfish people." Remember, this video is based on speculation and opinions. And if you enjoyed this content, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.